Good morning, fans. Privateer FX. Coming at you 22 September. Quiet overnight. Interesting day yesterday. Little commentary on yesterday, I guess. Worthwhile. Let's go to EM first, because that was the most important. Usdzar. Wow. 65 handles, right? From 27 up to 95. This 17 the figure, huge region. This should go sideways a little bit, but eventually we should attack this. Big day in Usdzar. It was a risk-off day, but the risk-on at the end of the day, the 50 handles that we jumped, was not really seen in Usdzar. Usdzar still on its knees, very low still in the scheme of things. Surely we think, not surely, but we think this thing's going to trade 20, maybe even this year. So we'll have to see how this goes. Quietly, core long Usdzar, we'll see. Dollar max, same story, slightly different result. 2117 was the bingo number. We talked about it all last week. 17 yielded 57, 40 handles. That was a good 2%. Then we had a little bit of Sodom and Gomorrah on the way back. So 20 handle retrace. In fact, we had bids overnight at 30. Obviously those didn't get done. Down to 31, so 27 handle retrace. Not quite as powerful as the Usdzar chart, but still pretty powerful. The equivalent of 17 the figure is this trend line. So the Usdzar new bingo number now, big bull bear line, 17 the figure. This trend line, which is descending, so it goes lower every day, is now at 71. Not in play for today, I don't think, but interesting nonetheless. Let's keep an eye on this. Two big days in sort of the EM. Two big moves in the EM space there. Euro also tickling this bingo line, 117.10. I thought once we got down through 50, even though it was the fix, which is Bozo the Clown time, I thought we might take a hack at this either overnight or today. Still looks like we might take a hack at it today. This is the fear trade, so this is the liquidate everything trade. So if you know what I mean. So equities will probably have to go lower for this to work. Equities have bounced, as you know, so keep your eye on the equity space. Keep your eye on the EM space for dollar bullishness there. We'll see how this thing goes. It could go either way, so there's no pre-trade here. You just have to wait for the level. The other interesting chart yesterday, of course, was gold. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about this line here at 32. Once it broke that, it was kind of a waterfall, right? 32 down to 86. The new bull bear line is 74. There will be similar trading as yesterday through 74. You saw yesterday was pretty heavy selling. A lot of the sort of rookies who first decided to own gold above 2,000 were puking. Reminds me of puking Bitcoin this year. On that move down to 6,000, I was long a little bit too much in the 9 handle. So when I say rookies, we're all rookies at some point. We all over leverage or don't deeply think about what we're doing on some point with some instrument. So I'm not being a haughty cunt. Just saying, it is what it is. Rookies, weak hands, whatever you want to call it, they all puked down to 1886. Sideways action looks likely. This could go either way now. Obviously at 86, there was some decent support there. This again is following equities. So as equities plunge, there's liquidation. That's when the crowded markets have to jump. Let's go to equities. Down to 32.20. Kind of interesting because this 31.95 level is kind of interesting. We're expecting some sideways action. This could easily go back to 33. I don't know, 33.10. I don't think it's going to get above 33.26, but it could. Very neutral close, right? So bearish. The stories are all bearish. The fraud at the electric truck maker. The fact that GM owns a shitload of that he fooled all these people. You know, it's very Madoff-esque. If you remember what happened when there was liquidations and all kinds of tomfoolery with Madoff, all kinds of tomfoolery with LTCM, which was also, I wouldn't say a fraud, but just ill-conceived. Enron, this story goes on and on. Usually big waterfall down movements are accompanied by some sort of big fraud story. So let's keep an eye on it. I don't know anything really about the company. I don't follow it. I don't trade it. So, you know, that was part of the story, though, definitely yesterday. Cable, this is now a very interesting level here down at 60. We traded down to 127.75 yesterday. Really just hard work going up. Big red bars all over the place. 127.60. This should go if or when Euro breaks 117.10. There'll be some money to be made with both of those charts. Dollar Swiss got up to 71. If you're truly a psychopath, this is your currency, because I don't understand it, and I think maybe only you need some sort of psychopathic tendencies to understand this currency. I fucking live in the country. I don't understand it. Anyway, the chart says 92 cents is important. But of course, if it's risk off, Euro Swiss is going to go down, and God knows what's going to happen. Dollar Swiss, don't ask me. Dollar yen, that was a weird bar yesterday. This one, boom, 85 paid. Ring the bell. Wow, wow, wow. That was painful for a lot of people. We faded this at 60. Dicked around with it, and then just kind of grabbed cash with it. Didn't do much, but I can tell you now this, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. 104.85 is kind of an interesting chart point. I do like dollar yen down to 100 myself, but you know, we look both ways in this business. One of the reasons that we make money, 98% of our money trading FX versus other instruments, is, and FX, it's very easy to look both ways. Stocks, it's harder. You know, there's a directional bias to stocks. Other assets, it's harder to look both ways. Gold, it's hard. You know, although we like to look both ways in gold. But even though our bias is for lower dollar yen, there'll be money to be made at 104.85, so keep in mind, look both ways. Dollar CAD, bang. 65 was not clean. that was kind of the bull bear line. Once we hourly closed above it, it was pretty clear sailing. Dollar CAD looks big, but it's just a reflection of euro. So let's see. Quickly, Bitcoin back lower a little bit. Well, I didn't even see that. Wow. 10,200. This got caught in the liquidation trade. I was busy doing other stuff yesterday. Obviously, gold was on the frontal lobe. This is the same liquidation chart. Oh my, everything, the sky's falling. Let's sell everything. We'll be looking to pick up some of this if this move continues between 9,800 and 8,000. So it's a cool 15% buy zone. But Bitcoin got ripped. Very similar to the gold chart and the S&P chart. I was looking for something else down here. Oh yeah, ZB. Not too much going on. If you sold high ones yesterday, you got paid on the tactical book. We do this pretty much every day. I don't know if technicals even work on ZB. It's really just a story trade here. Stick an offer in up top. You know, today we have 28s, we have 14s, and we have 28s on the 177 handle. Just lonely offers up there. While this consolidates, there'll be some more meat in this story. 2 handles lower. Anyway, time's up here. Listen, looks like it's going to be a slow open here. No reason to dive in on the tactical book. Long dollar ZAR, long dollar MEX looks decent. And we'll be watching very closely about these euro and these cable levels today. They could go. Good luck out there, people. Talk to you tomorrow.